Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. We are back with another reaction to From. This is season 3, episode 5, The Light of Day. And we are definitely in the thick of things now at the halfway point of the 3rd season. And there's a certain father and son that I really want to see reunite this episode. So I'm hoping they don't make us wait any longer. But before we jump into the episode, I'm going to make you guys wait a little bit longer because I just want to say thank you for all the recent support both on YouTube and Patreon, because even though I haven't been the most active as of late, I've had a lot going on. You guys have still been showing a lot of support. So honestly, guys, I really do appreciate it. But Patreon numbers are almost at Game of Thrones levels now. So that just shows how big this show is getting and just how invested you guys are as well. So that's pretty cool to see. But with that said, if you guys look at my full reaction to the show, link to my Patreon is down in the description below. Now subscribe to the channel. Now's a very good time. Click that button down below. Smash like button right there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go.
That's what you need.
Oh, they took a bite out of him. Right out of his cheek. Oh! His face is falling off. Trying to say something. Yeah. It's for the keys, though.
Fucking left me! Is it okay? Yeah.
Jeez, Christy. Oh my God.
Thank God she wasn't stuck out there.
Could have been a lot worse.
That's what I'm saying.
What the hell happened last night?
Got the food.
What?
Tabitha's back.
How?
Those weird trees in the forest. She went through one. She said it took her to a lighthouse. The meeting in the diner this afternoon.
Let's go talk to her right away.
I don't think that's quite your style.
Well, I was told I could look through these.
Where's Victor? I gotta see those two in the same room together this episode.
People like to look for Victor. It's not a big town.
They're gonna make us wait, aren't they?
We can't go into the tunnels unless we have supplies.
What supplies?
We need to make sure we don't get lost.
What happened? Last night was a bad night. Victor.
We tried.
Nikki.
I need some things from
Victor.
Before you go up there, give him a heads up.
Come with me. Tabitha came back. And she had someone with her. Victor, your dad is here.
Yeah, you can tell
It's not possible.
his heart just sunk.
That was quick, Timmy. Hey, Victor.
It's like
where
I
are you
said,
going?
I called her right for once. He's not gonna believe it.
You came into my house. You made me sit in that fort. Now.
Donna said my dad is here.
What? How?
It doesn't matter. You should go home. We'll get Jasper later.
Stay away, Sarah.
So
You get Dad's killed.
I just don't understand. How do you go from a lighthouse in the woods to a hospital in Maine?
How do you explain any of this?
I don't know.
I thought they were gonna be separated a lot longer.
Is that she's back and we're all together.
True saying.
Hey, was it the same lighthouse Miranda was looking for?
I mean, it has to be.
You
Yep.
get back there without the tree.
I don't know.
Okay, the bottles. What about the bottles? Was there anything special about them?
I took a few of them down. There were slips of paper inside with numbers written on it.
This matters.
You don't think that's important?
I think this place does a pretty great job of messing with our heads.
Everything means something.
Take me to the tree. Let's see if we can find some.
I told Boyd that I was going to go to a town meeting.
Oh, fuck the town meeting. Sorry.
Sorry, Ethan.
Boyd, there is something out there. Something different. We heard it both times now.
We got bigger things to worry about.
That old guy chained up said there's worse things than the monsters.
What they did to Randall. Why'd they leave him alive? Why not just kill him?
When the sun's up, they want us to remember what's coming at night.
This is where he stays.
They're making us wait.
All that time my little boy was here.
By himself.
Alone. What kind of man gives up on his family? No wonder he doesn't want to talk to me.
Just give him a little time. Come round.
Not too much time though. This episode, please.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're all heading to the meeting.
There's no easy explanations to any of this, okay? There's
Where the
nothing
hell
that's...
is Tabitha?
Yeah.
This freaking guy, man.
I imagine some of you already know this, but there are some trees in the forest that aren't like the other trees.
Alright, we pretty much know the rest.
Hey, town meeting's already started.
Yeah, I just gotta grab something.
Simpler times before Fatima started eating dirt. Oh! See, I knew I liked Julie.
Hello?
Hey,
Oh!
Oh my, what the fuck?
I'm so sorry.
I could use some company if you're not, busy.
What's she gonna think? When he sees...
I know I'm supposed to tell you that it'll be okay and he'll love you no matter what, but I don't know if that's true.
Get Sarah out of here!
You're really bad at this.
Maybe you're not the only one who's afraid. Maybe he's afraid of not being the dad that little boy remembers.
I think she's onto something there. Yeah!
So you see this woman in the kimono even when you're away?
No, I do. Yeah. I saw her last night. She asked me for my help.
I would take the creepy kimono woman in a heartbeat over the shit the hair in my head now.
She's still recovering.
Like what?
Mostly just screaming. It's the only thing that makes it quiet.
See, weed cures everything.
When you were out there, did you contact anyone? Did you let the police, anyone know about this place?
I really wanted to.
All due respect, when she told me, I thought she was out of her mind.
But you believed her.
What would any of you have done?
Well, I wouldn't have taken a day trip to the park.
I'm sure everyone could have done a better job than what I did, and I'm so sorry you didn't have that opportunity.
She could have gone to the news, I guess.
Sorry. I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm sorry.
Did something crazy. Walk down the street naked with a sign like,
Listen, the most important
there's an upside down.
thing that
It
we
exists.
cannot lose sight of. We have concrete proof now. It's possible.
Great. Where's the tree?
What?
Everybody's
the...
everybody's gonna start walking through trees over here.
Even if there is the slightest chance that this tree can get us home, what are we waiting for?
I went through one of those trees, and you know where I ended up? In a
Chimney.
Underground. I want to go home.
Let him go. I think his time has come.
Jade?
That was quick.
How'd it go?
Oh well.
We're going to the tree.
Finally.
Wait, what?
I need to speak with you for a minute, please.
Sounds like everybody's going.
You need to think about what you're doing.
I am.
You know he ran off looking for you when you were gone. You really want to take him out there and show him where the magic tree is?
You might need to know for later.
You're gonna stay here with your father, okay?
But I want to help.
You're helping by staying here.
He's gonna run off again. Pull a Carl.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What? We are sitting on a powder keg in there, and you and Fatima are lighting matches. She's upset. Oh, yeah?
That's what I
Well,
was
guess
saying.
what? We're all fucking upset. Who you want to take a chance on? Whose life are you willing to take a chance and gamble on?
You know that's not
No,
what I'm saying.
tell me.
That's what it is, though.
You want to do something, Mike, so tell me. Who's next? Who's the pick? What happened in there? It's a dangerous thing. It's dangerous.
I never realized all this stuff was down here.
Yeah. This is where they store the surplus of weird.
Wait.
Got Elgin Jackson over here.
Yeah, hey, that's it. That's
Honestly, it kind of suits her.
Right?
Hey, check this out. You think it still works?
Good ass batteries.
Oh no, this is mine.
Oh, something's gonna appear.
Alright.
I'm keeping that.
No, like I want this.
Please.
I get it right.
That's not fair.
Alright, well, they're having some fun, I guess. Thought for sure something was gonna appear in the photo that wasn't actually there.
Sure. Wait. You got a second?
Shooter McGavin.
I wanted to thank you for what you said in there.
You think we're buddies now. The one thing I agreed to is that you didn't belong in that goddamn room.
I'm sorry.
Great. Go be sorry then. Try not to kill anybody. You let me worry about how to take care of my goddamn town. Thank
Sarah number 2. Thank you.
Fuck.
Man, he He's killing it with the acting this season. A lot of emotion. And back to the Dirt Eater.
Baby, what's going on?
Hey, how did it go? Your dad?
It was fine. What are you doing?
Some weed back there too. Just being secretive.
You can't help.
What do you...
You can't fucking help.
Look, babe, I don't understand.
Look,
what do you mean I can't...
It's all I can keep down. I think there's something wrong.
What are you looking at?
Well, there's a motel sign here. Where's the motel?
That's a good point.
Are you Victor's dad?
That's right. You must be Ethan.
I'm going to Barnes.
Probably how he remembers Victor.
Wanna come?
Sure. You know pretty well, huh?
He's my best friend.
Put a smile on his face.
But since he gets so grumpy, he says we can't be friends anymore. But I think that's just because he's scared.
What do you think he's scared of?
That I'm gonna die. Everyone he ever loved here died. What's wrong?
Oh, don't run off.
Oh, there's Victor.
It's okay.
Yo, this is big.
Everything's okay.
See the resemblance. Should have brought those fucking tissues. Ugh.
I didn't know how to get home. I didn't know how to get home.
And he couldn't even say anything at first. That's beautiful though. Ooh.
God damn it! Ah, hey, I don't suppose you want to
Message
climb up
in
here?
the
Maybe help me.
bottle.
They're just numbers.
Every single slip of paper has 4 numbers on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if they're not just numbers?
I don't know, Jake. Maybe Jim's right.
I'm sorry, you're freaky kids, yeah.
Really?
Her kids?
Where?
Down in the tunnels. They were laid out on slabs of stone.
You're like convulsing.
That word over and over again.
Hungary.
For the first time, I felt like there were threads that were finally starting to connect.
Like us as the viewer. It's like, finally, some answers.
So this is a mysterious tree, huh?
Yeah, step on through. He's not worthy. These trees are like Thor's hammer.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
You guys can thank me later.
Okay. And he's gone. Please show him in a chimney or just fall from the sky. Please. Oh! Did it happen?
All right, everybody.
Something happened.
Everyone just back up. Move back. Back up.
Oh, Jesus.
What? Show us. Oh!
Can you help him?
How did they even see him?
Oh, Anita.
Yo!
Sorry, dear.
Anybody else want to go through a tree?
Oh, fuck.
Be my guest. I crushed him. They didn't even like try to like tear away. You were just gonna shoot him. Put him out of his misery.
Still want to go to the tree? Go ahead then.
Well, at least we could actually thank him.
Next, I am trying to keep you alive. Don't you see that?
Took her hope away. Holy fuck. Man, I hope they keep him there for future seasons now. Just every time one of her characters walk by the pool, or they're just showing the pool, he's just there. Holy shit. This show is freaking crazy, man. I feel bad for people that are not watching this show, and it just keeps on getting better and better, too. Freaking Dale. I think that was Dale, right? I don't care. I'm gonna call him Dale. Just stuck at the goddamn wall. Yo, what a fitting ending for that character. He annoyed me, man. It was like talking to a wall most of the time because he was the first one, too. This episode, he was pissing me off so much. Soon as Tabitha walks in the diner, he's like, oh, I got a question. How about this? Like, shut up, man. You're the least important person here. But before we go any further, all right, guys, that was from season 3, episode 5, The Light of Day, and goddamn that ending. This was a big episode. Not only did that dude get stuck in a freaking wall, we got finally Fatima's secrets out. Also, Julie and Elgin got super stoned. That was pretty cool. And the biggest thing also was Victor and his father finally reuniting. They made us wait all episode. I thought it was going to happen at the very start where Victor walked into the colony house and then he ran off. I was like, God damn it. And then his father went up to his room and then kept on missing him. They sent out people searching for him. Unfortunately, he had to talk to Sarah. We had to deal with Sarah a little bit more this episode, and then she wasn't too bad this episode, though. And then finally, when they're like both talking, like when he was actually finding out more about his son from Ethan, and then he was telling Sarah he doesn't know about his father, what he's going to want to expect of him when he actually does see him again. And then when they finally connected, they saw each other from afar. That scene, yo, I got super teary-eyed. I fought back some tears. I don't know how many, though, because, yeah, once I wiped my head, it was waterworks, but... Really wish I would have added tissue, but I feel like I just need to bring some tissues into this room and just keep them. If I'm going to be reacting to this room from here on out, I just got to keep like an endless supply of tissues, especially with this goddamn show, which I did not expect going in. Like I said at the very start, my whole thing going into the series was horror version of Lost. Here I am 3 seasons in and I can't even fight back the tears anymore. That just shows how good these characters are, how good the writing is, how good the story is, that we're that much invested. Hopefully you guys are as well. And based off, like I was saying at the start, the numbers on Patreon and YouTube, I think it's largely in part to this show. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys are just as invested. But let's go over those things I mentioned. Obviously, I'm just joking around about Elgin and Julie getting stoned. But as a fellow stoner, I like to see that shit. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like Elgin is swinging above his weight class when it comes to Julie because she is definitely a cutie, but they definitely seem to have a connection, which is good because he's been going through a lot, even going back to last season, seeing that dead girl who now apparently wants his help, and it definitely gives me Sixth Sense vibes, I guess. Spoiler alert, that kid sees dead people because initially he was terrified by the girl because she was actually like drowning him in the bathtub, but now this season she wants his help, so if he conquers his fears and actually tries to help her, who knows? That might actually help us escape this entire place. But I'm glad Fatima's secret finally was revealed because I don't know how many more episodes I could go seeing her eat dirt and dirty, spoiled veggies and fruits. Like, that is freaking brutal, man. I can't deal with that. I couldn't even sip my tea while seeing her eat that. So that was pretty brutal, but I'm glad that hopefully for the most part that is over. They got to do something about this monster baby inside of her because, yeah, I have to believe it's a monster baby. Like, you guys can't tell me anything different. There's no way that she has that baby and it turns out normal, especially up to this point that she's feasting on this dirty stuff, on freaking dirt. So yeah, I don't even want to see the baby at this point. I really don't know what they're going to do, but I said it last time. I don't know if they're willing to go that dark of a route, but we seem to be going down that road. So we shall see. But Tabitha, she came back, she gave her meeting, kind of her speaking to the people, let everybody know exactly what she experienced, what she tried to do. The people turned on her, though, because they're like, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? I would have done so much better. And then because of that, everybody's like, I'm going to go through that tree. Show us where the tree is. I'm going to go through, and you can thank me later. And then Dale, I think that's his goddamn name. Yo, I'm so glad we're done with this guy. He got the worst freaking ending. They made us wait. We had to suffer through his character the last couple seasons, and he was annoying, man. Every single time he appeared on screen. Nothing against the actor because he's doing his damn job. Like, the fact that I was so annoyed by this character just shows the actor is that damn good in that role. But yo, what an ending for his character. He steps through the tree, and then right before he stepped through, he's like, you guys can thank me later. And then you just hear screams come from the town. My prediction was he's just going to randomly fall from the tree and just go, or fall from the sky and just go splat. That wasn't the case. He got it much worse, man. He actually wound up halfway through a wall, through the swimming pool. Imagine if there's water in there too. I don't even know how anybody discovered him. I guess they were just walking by, they heard the gurgles, and he was still alive at first while he was like being crushed. Yo, that was a slow, brutal death for him. And they didn't even try to like pluck away any of the stones or anything, the wall. Like, that would have been my first go-to, like try to grab some of the concrete. Nope, not Boyd's case. He just went right for his gun, tried to put him out of his misery, but I guess he figured he was already dead at that point. But are we just going to keep him there now? I really hope we see his carcass moving forward because this episode 2, when Tabitha went to the diner to give her speech to let everybody know what's going on at the meeting, We also saw the house in the background, the crumpled house from last season, which I thought was pretty cool because there's so many different things, like the car flipped over in the pool, just other things around town, even like the motel sign, but no motel I never thought of before. And just seeing that in the background, we know that story. So that was pretty cool that one of those things that you see in the background, we know the story of, but we don't know the story of everything that's gone down in this place. But just one of those stories we know, we saw play out in season 2. So that was pretty cool. And now Dale on the Wall is going to be another story moving forward for future seasons. The last thing I really want to talk about is Victor and his father. We finally got to see the reunite, and man, that was a sad freaking scene. I kind of already talked about it a little bit, all those tears. You guys saw them, especially if you guys are watching the full reaction on Patreon if you want to see every single teardrop. But yeah, man, that was super sad but super sweet, because as soon as he came up to him, he was like, he went back to like his child state. Victor, like, he couldn't even speak, kind of just like shielded himself a little bit, like defense mechanism, defensive mode up. And he was a father. His father was, he took on that role, went right back to the father role. I guess he never left out or never stopped being a father, but all that time away from his son, he went right, jumped back into that role. He consoled his son, and that was just honestly great to see. The music kicked in at the right time too, and you heard Victor, like, I got to go back to see what he was actually saying, because I was a little bit teary-eyed. I don't know if you guys could tell at that moment. I couldn't really see too much through the tears, but that was a beautiful scene, a beautiful reunion. I'm so happy we got to see the reunite this episode. I was really worried there for a little while that they're going to make his way to the next episode, because they know that we really want to see it. But yeah, that was a great freaking moment. A little bit time away from the monsters, which was also good, because like I told you guys at the start, when I started the series, I was all about the monsters because I didn't really know the characters. So I just knew the premise. Monsters come out at night. I want to see those monsters come out at night and see the damage that they inflict every single time, because it's always some crazy action going down. I said it, like, was it last episode or the episode before, where I'm here for it, man. Every single time they come out, I'm here for it. But now, 3 seasons in, I care about the people in this town. I care about them during the day, not just at night. I actually care about who lives and who survives every single one of those attacks. So, except for Dale and maybe Sarah, but everybody else I freaking care about. So yeah, I love this cast, man. Such a great group of characters. The writing is so good. The story is so good. There's still so much mystery to unravel. I don't know if we're gonna have to wait till the end of the season to find out. Like, maybe, I guess it really depends how this season ends too, if we're gonna get like a complete resolution. I don't know how long we'll have to wait to find out if another season is confirmed or not. So if you guys remember when season 3 was confirmed, let me know in the comments down below. But I don't want to have to watch the finale, then we go months without actually knowing if that's the actual end, or if we're forever stuck on a cliffhanger forever. So yeah, this is another great episode though, guys. I'm absolutely loving season 3. Hopefully you guys are as well. But as always, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys can like, subscribe, really helps my channel grow. Until next time, I am out. Enjoy your night. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't fun enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, damn.